baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Batting second, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hey!
Batting fifth, catcher, Will Smith. Batting fifth, catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Hey! Ahí.
Batting sixth, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Ahí. Help! Ah! Three!
Batting seventh, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Ahí.
Batting eighth, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Three!
Batting eighth, second baseman Ernie Clement. Ninth, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Hey! Nope, outside. Ball, that's just out.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. That one almost got him.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Breaking ball inside. And now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
King Tuck goes down on strikes. One out man at first. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's your 1.
Aye.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Back here in Philadelphia and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him singing? Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Number 70, Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Got him. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Batting third, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a ball.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Payoff pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Andy Pages getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
No score here in the second. Way high with that one. And that's ball 2. Inside, just missed. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Comes up empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Glasnow back to work.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way. Boogies.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim under it. Takes it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Glasnow, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swings over the top of that one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman,
here's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
No, that's low.
Right through there for a strike. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the third inning. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. Full count now. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Walk to open the ball game.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Swung on, popped up left side. Muncy settles under this one, and that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's the ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. One up, one down. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
The second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
that's inside. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, nobody on. To third. And that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss there. Set down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back here in Philadelphia, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one almost got him. Two down. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. He was late there, strike 1.
Ball 2.
That one not close. And the count is 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And base hit. Man at first. Here's Max. Muncy, that funky Muncy. Went down.
about to take it up.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball and towing the slab, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Just starting things out here in Anaheim.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. Freddie Freeman digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Now they get the runner and a rundown. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. Leading off, Zach Neto.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Three-two now. fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a 3-2. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
There's a swing and a drive. That one ups against the fence. And that's a double. Now around second, going for third.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Mike Trout. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Trout, the runner at second with one away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Still only one out here in the inning. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Runner on the go. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Adele around third. In to score from first. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really. Turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Just off the outside edge.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of them in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Back here at Angel Stadium, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now here is Andy Pages. Out to short, Neto. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. Strike 2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez under it. 1 away. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto now at the plate. And 1-2. Two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nolan Shadwell.
Nolan Shadwell.
Rojas. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Started after it, appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Dodgers,
here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that'll get down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely. Now a relay to third.
No, he's safe.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 2.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. The 3-1. Slice the other way and foul. Payoff pitch. Frazier. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Center fielder Mike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around. You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
This one in the air, center field. Pages should have this one. And there's one away. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
For the Angels, third baseman Yoan Moncada.
The 1-1. On the ground. Rojas with the throw to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Here's Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Pages settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that just misses. Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. The Dodgers down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Two down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Frazier tosses to first, and the inning is over. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That misses. 2-2. and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Jorge Soler, the next to hit.
Ball two.
The count 2-1. Out to short, Kim. And that's an out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his. Back in Anaheim, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
No, that's a really good take.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit! Here comes the throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying. The middle with his approach. He didn't try to.
Nick Sandlin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Over to Frazier. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Muncy to hit. Tied at 4. Check swing, he went, and it's 1-2. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. High fly ball, right field. Tucker moving under it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. The 2-1. Just missed. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning.
I done did a lot, but it's not enough. Think it's time I run it up, double up, triple up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Top six, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Tied at 4. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Outside low, ball 3. Too low, ball 4. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. So up next, Miguel Rojas.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. Got him looking for the strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
1-2 now. Pages settles under this one, and there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Now batting Joe Adell. The 1-1. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. One and 2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Trout on the move. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now, Jorge Soler. Makes the catch, inning over.
Cashing in checks, dropping all them G's. Yeah, we doing big things, big swings, rolling on dubs, but we stay low key.
We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Tied at 4. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. On the ground to first. And foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In the dirt, ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air center field. Pages has a beat on it. 1 down. Here's Adam Frazier.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Curve in the dirt. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it himself. 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pages on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tied at 4. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the field and took it back where it came.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Drew Pomeranz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. That one drifts inside.
So knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power,
That's a ball.
pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pages getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
No.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. That's a base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Second base.
It's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani.
Man at second. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Off the mark there. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. 2 on, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down.
Brent Suter gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the slider just misses. That one fouled off. So now 3 and 2.
That's foul.
And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Sets him down looking. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
Ball to strike.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocities.
Can't glove it cleanly. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That's inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move. And there's one down. One out man at first. Yoan Moncada digs in now. And the 2-2. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. This one in the air center field. And there are two down. Now it's the right fielder. Joe Adell. Tying run at the plate. Slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And they tie it up. It's 6-6. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Pitching change here, Alex Vesia. The 2-1. That's down and in. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hernandez drifts towards it, and that is that. Back in Anaheim, we go to the ninth. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient.
Ball.
Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tied at 6. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Check swing. Went around. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. And Freddie takes the K. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's the ball.
Sets him down on strikes. And he's bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Late with the swing there. That
Ball.
one misses. And now it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. One-run game.
Pull the ball, hop in, ride out, like this, right the weather, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the brim.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back. We don't fear. You got an army, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head. I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, mad P, phoned Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with the that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust. And on anything I put my name. Mark for life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Hey yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean dots. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi truck jury, waving woo flags at the podium. Harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of 4 main. Blasting stylistics, dinosaur rings. My tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames. At your favorite rapid show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ball buckle matches. If the price is right, I to life. Head cracked so many times and head cracked up. Pull up the monkeys, sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we polying with the disco ball spins and alligator villas. New Year's 4 million is falling out the ceiling.
Hey, yo, Pico green, fatigues on some cream. It's like the 90s beat the dream. Leather pants, Stan Smith, some blings. 850 a rag on it, we kings. Ran every project, they know us, the glow's up. Slang came out of apartments. The gift mark, my word worth the solar. Never admit rhymes hit harder than a crowbar. Similar to Ozark, all in it. D-boys, the soldiers then lieutenants. Generals, the flow wash, you white thugs in minutes. Some of y'all lost limbs from mines, no repentance. All winners we mitten. Heat club, where's your mittens? Mine, they grumpy, get funky like chitlins. Siblings, the streets is horror, tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together, just us, one amendment.
Yeah. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mice from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mice from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again.
old ones, I'm a true one.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. Getting the nod in this one, big Tyler Glasnow. What do we have on him?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go? Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Bangs off the wall. And it's a double to start the game.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Makes the catch, one down.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Out towards right center field. Pages gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So no one on after the sac fly. Austin Riley digs in now. And he boots it. And he'll make it to second base with two gone. So runner at second, two down. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Man on second, two down. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Glasnow checks the runner. Riley back in on a dive. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
That's inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And our starting pitcher here today, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball. Got him. And one away.
Batting second.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Late with the swing there. Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
What do you got?
Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Next one misses.
Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Will Smith.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Freddie Freeman swings through it for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs.
A swing and a miss. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Glasnow back to work. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Did he go?
Nope, he held back. Albies gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Not able to make a play, though, and it'll be first and second with nobody out. Dom Smith stands in. Runners on the move. This one in the air, center field. Pages has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases.
Nope. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Hernandez should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-zip. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Led off this game with a double.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring.
Not in time. He's safe. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Pages drifts towards it. And that'll do it. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Max Muncy. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Waste no time there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Miguel Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Inside. Pitch misses inside. Throw bounces in and he's safe. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Austin Riley. Doubled his first time. Snap throw behind the runner. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Olson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Hernandez gets under it. 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Here comes Olsen around third. In to score from first. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't.